welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show presents the National League Division Series. It's the New York Mets going up against the Cincinnati Reds. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Singy, there's been a lot to talk about already in this series as we head into Game 4.
And I'll be interested to see if these teams approach it any differently, with one on the brink of elimination and the other just to win away from putting an end to this thing. You know, in the postseason, I think you have to treat every game the same, but there's something about an elimination game that can put a team just into a different mindset.
Yeah, and the strategy could certainly change in this type of game. It's hard to manage the same way when in any given at-bat, it can impact everything you've been working for throughout the season. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So almost ready to get underway. Getting the nod on the mound, Mohamed McCall.
Yeah, got the W last time out. 6 innings, a quality start. Hey, if a guy will give you that, you'll take it every single time.
Here's a speed threat, Jess Williams.
Number 7.
The pitch. That catches the outside corner. And we're underway here in Game 4. The wind of the pitch. Bunting, and it's right in front of the plate. Whips it to first on the run. Out on a bang-bang play, but he made it close. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Victor Robles stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Swing and a miss. And it's a ball and a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
On to first, and they get him trying to bunt for a hit. Mike Byers up now for the Mets. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Righty to the plate. Swings through that.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Next pitch is downstairs.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Into center and a base hit.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Check on the runner, and he's back in easily. Another move to first, and they're keeping him close. Back to first, and once again he's back in safely. And now Francisco Alvarez. Throw there, safe.
Well, a nice lead and a nice steal there to get into scoring position with the heart of the order at the plate. That might just lead them to pitching around these hitters a little more because of the open base, but it's early in this ball game. Can't imagine it'll change the attack plan too much.
So 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Runner leads away at second. Swings and misses. Strike 1. The pitch. And a foul ball. Next offering is down low.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Jared Barr in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Payoff pitch, and that's ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Jared Barr up now for the Mets. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time. First and second, 2 down. Next offering misses. Now 2-2.
It's a good take.
Fights it off. You'll see another. And the right-hander deals. And now the count filled up 3-2. Brandon Nimmo in the on-deck circle. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Swung on, belted. That's going back. Back some more. Gone. His second home run of the series. Just like that, they move in front. It's 3-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
So 2 down. Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. First pitch just misses. Left-hand batter waits. And that's in for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run homer. It's now 3-0. You're watching the National League Division Series on the show. here in Cincinnati. And towing the slab, Sandy Alcantara. What's the word on him?
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
And now the rookie second baseman, Christian Schaefer. And the pitch. And he lays down a bunt. And that's just foul.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Next offering is in for a strike. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next pitch downstairs, 2-2. Righty delivers. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One gone here.
No, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
On the ground to first. He steps on the bag. 2 up, 2 down. Here's the lineup for the Reds. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
Boog, if they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away. Jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
Luis Guillorme stands in now and watches strike 1. The 0-1. Now a check swing, but he held up.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
Here's a 1-1. Lifted in the air down the left side. Gilbert puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. Reds down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Second inning set to go. Now the third baseman, Brett Beatty. McCall back to work. That misses off the outside edge. Next offering is down low, and it's 2-0. Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job.
Swing and a miss. And a count 2-1.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Next offering is fouled back. Two. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Grabs it on the run. And there's one away. Max Clark now at the plate. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
That one pushed foul. The line to kick the pitch. That clips a corner. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. The punch out there, 2 away.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone by the time it got to the plate, and people at home watching are thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
That one fouled off. The 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Next offering upstairs.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout, just didn't locate it very well.
Inside, just missed.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Jess Williams up next for the Mets. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Back to the top of the Mets order, and the batter will be the shortstop, Jess Williams. He's 0 for 1. Rolled over to third. Grabs it barehanded, gathers and throws, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Mets lead 1, but they lead at 3-0. Back here at Great American Ballpark, we head to the bottom of the second. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Randy Arozarena. The wind of the pitch. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Alcantara, a former Cy Young Award winner, he features a changeup, a sinker, a four-seamer, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. And misses inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That's in there. 1-2. And another ball. And a pitch. And now it's filled up. The wind and the pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. Gilbert on the move to his right. Makes the catch up against the wall in foul territory.
Wow, that one almost got out of here. I know the wind's blowing out to left, but man, that almost pushed it over the fence. I bet guys are trying to get the ball up in the air and hit it that direction. I know I would be.
Ellie De La Cruz in the box with one away as he takes ball one. That's in there. And the count even 1-1. And he pumps it a strike. And a ball and 2 strikes. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
One down, base is empty. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The pitch. Swing and a bouncer. Barr takes it himself. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
The first baseman,
And now the first baseman, Sal Stewart. First offering, and it just misses. There's a strike. Two down, nobody on. And downstairs. Check swing, no appeal. And a 3-1 on the way. And strike 2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Top half of the 3rd inning, and stepping in for New York, Victor Robles. Robles in his 9th season, batting 2nd in today's lineup, and he's usually in center, but today starting in right. And that one is lifted in the air. He's got it, and there's one away.
Well, less responsibility for him today, making the move from being the captain of the outfield to moving to right field. So he can let his center fielder take those balls in the gap and kind of like a little day off.
And next for the Mets, Mike Byers. And that's in there for strike 1. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
Check swing on an 0-2. Appeal to first. Did not go. The pitch.
ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Not close with that one. And now 3-2. This one high in the air to left center. Makes a nice running catch. Out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. He walked and came around to score his first time up.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. Alvarez measures 5 feet 10 inches, 235 pounds, and he's a former National League Gold Glover. And a 1-1. Swing and a miss. 98 on the gun.
Really consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command.
And down on strikes. That ends the frame. Nothing doing for the Mets, but they lead it 3-0. Welcome back. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the veteran outfielder, Max Kepler. And he deals. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1.
1 strike.
Left-hand hitter waits. There's a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1-2 now. On the ground, Baden sends it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting in, the center fielder, Dylan.
Here's the center fielder, Dylan Cruz. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms in the sport. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
That pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-1. Next pitch misses, and that's ball 2. Good eye right there. And the righty deals. Lifted in the air, right field. Robles has this one sized up. Hauls it in for the out. And stepping in is the speedy Harry Ford.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Oh, 1 down. And that one is inside ball 1.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far, moving the ball around nicely.
Next offering is in for a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
The wide, the kick, and the 1-2. And now 2-2. Just inside, and now it is filled up.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
And the pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Schaefer stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Goodbye, home run. His second homer this series, and they close the gap. It's 3-2. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time. With this guy's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
Noelvi Marte, the next to hit for the Reds. Next offering popped in the air, right field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that is that. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now a 3-2 ball game. This is the National League Division Series on the show. Back here at the ballpark as we go to the top of the fourth. And here's the first baseman, Jared Barr. McCall back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Mets doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
The 0-2. Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, they found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Pretty good fastball location, down and in on the corner, but that was just a nice job to handle it and hit it hard. Very tough spot to get the barrel to most of the time, though.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Slider misses outside.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
On the ground, a second, might be 2. There's 1. How about that double play?
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
Brett Beatty digs in now. 0 for 1 so far. That hits the dirt. 1-0. Ripped on the ground to second. Over to first. Third out. And welcome back. Bottom of the fourth. In now for the Reds, Luis Guillorme. Here comes a pitch. Guillorme tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Earl Hendricks. Next offering down low and in the dirt.
Well, these Reds showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Way high there, and that's ball 3.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Cut on and miss, struck him out, and there's 1 down.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2, he goes off speed, gets the out.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. Flied out his first time. Ball 1, no strikes. And the 1-0. And that one off the outside edge. Now 3-0. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. That clips the corner. That one's in there. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Kicks and fires. Got him. And there's 2 away. So 2 down now, and here is Ellie De La Cruz. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. Bounced up the middle. Dives, but it's off his glove. Base hit. He puts it in his pocket, safe at first without a play.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Sal Stewart. His first at bat was a strikeout. Alcantara over to first. And he's back in safely. And a pitch out, but nothing going on. The pitch.
1-1.
Going to count 1-2.
1 ball.
De La Cruz leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a little roller right side, and he picks it up and he'll put it in his pocket. Throw over to first. De La Cruz back in standing. Hit hard on the ground to short. They get the force. Inning over. Reds leave 1. They're down 3-2. We go to the top of the 5th, and now the center fielder, Max Clark.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
Throws to first. 1 away here in the 5th. So up next, Drew Gilbert. He reached out a walk his first time. Inside, and it hit him.
Boog, that wasn't even close. You know, sometimes a guy will barely miss the zone and hit someone, but right there he completely lost the handle, and that's when it gets a little scary.
Throw to first. Gilbert dives back in safely. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Stewart to second. Has some trouble with it. Here's Victor Robles. That's in for a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Next one misses. 1-1. At the belt and fires. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Pickoff move to first.
He's safe.
Kicks and deals. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Just missed.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Next one just misses. 3-2 now. Mike Byers waiting to hit for the Mets. And here it comes. And he walked him.
Take your base.
Oh, very close with the location right there. It's just tough to get rewarded on the call with pitches near the top of the strike zone.
Mike Byers up now for the Mets. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. That misses, and that is ball 1. The Cincinnati bullpen has some movement. Zach Thompson, the left-hander, up and throwing. Montgomery warming up as well. The pitch. Check swing, appeal to first. No swing, just held it back there. Smash to the left side. They take the force out, and that is that. 2 left for the Mets, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Back here in Cincinnati, John Sciambi with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Max Kepler. Yeah, the right-hander back to work. And that one is in for a strike.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
Left-hand batter waits. Got him. And that's the first out. Dylan Cruz, the next to hit. Flied to right his first time. Fastball in for a strike. And it's 0-1. The wind of the pitch. And a foul ball. That one not close. It's a ball and 2 strikes. On the ground to short. Tosses to first. Home man for the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Oh, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Harry Ford, the next to hit for the Reds. The walk and a run scored his first time. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
2 outs. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Christian Schaefer, the next to hit for the Reds. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch, and he just misses. Alcantara over to first. Ford back in on a dive. And a pitch. That one's in there, and a count 1-1.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Next pitch is outside. Ford off of first with 2 away. Next pitch is inside. 3-1. Noelvi Marte up next for the Reds.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Next offering is foul back. And a 3-2. Slides, but it gets by him.
Well, that worked out as good as it could have. We mentioned the RBI opportunity with the runner moving on the 3-2 pitch, and he cashed in by finding a hole in the outfield. You know, that takes a little extra concentration in the box because of the movement on the base pass. Easy to get distracted, so that was a really nice job there.
Digging in, Noelvi Marte. On the corner for a strike, 0-1. And a pitch. That's a little bit low. And now 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And that is in for a strike. 2-2 now. Lifted in the air, right center field. Clark settles underneath it, makes the catch, and that will end the inning. Reds strand a couple. They trail it 3-2. Top 6. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
Here's a 1-1.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
Caught him looking for the K. So up next for New York, Jared Barr. He's done some damage, launched a homer at his first at bat back in the first.
Yeah, that was a tone setter, no doubt. I mean, you can stomach an early solo homer, but a 3-run shot just doesn't go down quite as smooth. When you look at the ability to save runs defensively, but then also put runs up on the scoreboard, that's the kind of player that every championship team needs to have.
Righty to the plate. Got him swinging. Back-to-back strikeouts.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
So digging in, Brandon Nimmo.
Some guys are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
And he deals. Popped up first base side. Stewart drifts towards it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. It's the Mets 3 and the Reds 2. Welcome back. Here's Luis Guillorme. Guillorme, 32 years old, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2013. And first offering is fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Action in the Mets bullpen. Jonathan Hernandez up and loosening in the pen. Meza, a left-hander, also throwing. The 0-2. Next offering is outside. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. The pitch. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And there's a ball.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
And here's a slow roller. Fires over to first. Quick recovery from the misplay. Pays off for the out. Randy Arozarena, the next to hit for the Reds. First offering misses the mark. Good eye right there. The line to kick the pitch. And that's outside. .3-0 down. Right side, hard hit. Slings to first. Fine play in the hole for the out. Elly De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. 1 for 2. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. And that extends the inning.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
So up next, Sal Stewart. And that one fouled off. Alcantara over to first. De La Cruz back on a dive. The 0-1. Hit weakly on the ground. They get the force, and that is the inning. So one left for Cincinnati, and it's still a 3-2 ball game. Nick Lodolo into the game.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.